All right, back here for another video. We are your two hosts. I am KQ from KQ Anime, and we got
over here is House of Veal.
All right, today on this topic, we are going to do a review for Chapter 1000. For those of you that don't know, this is the new chapter out. You can read it on Viz. Check it out on Shonen Jump. It's the first chapter of this new year. Shout out to 2021. Let's go strong and let's get right into this. Finally here with the 4 digits.
Never thought I'd get this far. But here we are, chapter 1000. I don't even know another manga that has 1,000 chapters.
Nothing I read, I think.
No, Gintama.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gintama.
Yeah.
Gintama has a lot of chapters.
But let's talk about this chapter. So, from what we saw, we left off with everyone going against their opponents. Luffy is now making up towards the top. If you guys saw, he had a little conversation with the Minks. And I think that was supposed to show the relation that Luffy has with the Minks as well as the Wano retainers. Kind of giving a key flashback or a reference to Joy Boy, because we know that he also had some type of connection with them as well too. I think Luffy is probably leading up to becoming a new Joy Boy. But Luffy ends up making it towards the top. He gets to the top and he sees that everyone is already there. Everyone is already waiting. Everybody's at a standoff. You have Kaido and Big Mom on one side on a beautiful panel. And then on the other side, you have Law, you have Kid, you have Killer, and you have Roronoa Zoro.
And multiple combatants that need to go straight to the ICU.
Bring them straight to the infirmary. I mean, like, it was such a badass walk too that you saw Luffy take. Like here Kaido and Big Mom just staring him down, and Luffy's just walking towards them, and he just walks right past them. They're out there talking about, like, hey, you know what he called me, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, what he called you? He said the same thing to me. He owes me something now, like, and he doesn't care about none of that. It was pretty cool, and and very Captain like, very Pirate King like. He walks over, he sees Kinemon, and he apologizes for not being there so soon. Like, I believe that was supposed to be a touching moment in the chapter. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, definitely pull your heartstrings right there. Kinemon felt so much shame because he lost. He got pummeled. Like, they're done.
Yeah,
it's just like 20 years ago. It's like nothing's changed. They've been defeated, and the only thing that's different now is that Luffy's here.
Yeah,
and he's Kinemon has charged Luffy with saving the country now. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens next.
And next thing we saw is that Luffy told Law to bring him downstairs. Boom, immediately brought them down, and we immediately get to work. Luffy jumps right above Kaido, dodging his attack, and boom, straight hit to the face. Kaido's head hits the ground. I mean, he is down right now, but not down for the count. And we see Kaido coughing up blood. So, if you saw our other video, if not, like, we're probably going to post this soon. We were talking about, is Luffy ready to take out Kaido? And he is. The motivation is there. The power is there. The speed's there. The ability is there. He's able, and he has the tools ready to fight this guy. This is what we've been training for. This is what that week's worth of training when he was in Udon. This is what he was training to do. He wanted to be able to damage Kaido, to get past his scales, and we finally get to see it in this hype chapter this week. Finally, that punch to the face was sweet victory. We ain't get there yet, but it's a start.
Looking back from where we came from, when we used to just talk about these two Yonkos, Kaido and Big Mom, where they're just shadowy silhouettes in the background, and they don't even know what they look like. And then seeing Luffy get beat by both of them, one-shotted each time. And then finally we're here at a point where he can finally challenge them instead of just turning tail and running away.
That's growth.
That's a good word. Growth. It's just that's what makes it worth it. Seeing that growth.
Yeah.
That's what makes any show great.
What I really liked about this chapter was a callback to Sabaody, where you had the top three supernovas, like you had Law, Kid, and Luffy, but now you have them again, but with other two supernovas, Zoro and Killer, up there with their captains. So I really like that. Like, and I like that Luffy just showed up like last. It was like, all right,
You just answered my question.
yeah, like
That's why Kid is here.
is he?
That's the only. He's the Sakura of the group.
well,
They
let's
just
not
brought him back
let's not say
just
that.
to have some sentimental memories.
I mean,
You
like,
need to go back downstairs. You just don't need to be there.
I mean, like,
That's
it was,
why he's here.
I mean, but
because
it was-
it's the same group that was at Archipelago. And they want to show that these guys somehow are still alive at this point.
I mean, like, it was a cool shot though. Like, you can't deny.
It's a cool shot.
Yeah.
You just don't need to be up here.
So they're gonna need everything they can.
Man, Luffy, you don't need. The only thing Luffy need up there is Law and Zoro. And
I'm not even gonna lie. I feel the same way.
Zoro is stronger than Killer.
Like,
Like,
shit, you don't want me to say how strong I think Zoro is.
no,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Zoro needs to be up there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like,
and
Killer.
but look, we gotta look at this too. Is that Big Mom is also up there? So maybe Luffy, Zoro, and Law could take down Kaido.
Oh yeah, Law is definitely he's amazing. Like when he first introduced, you would never think he was that strong. Like you thought he was just like a Shikamaru, like just a really great support character, like one of the best support characters I've ever seen.
I mean, he's about to be a great support character too.
But he can also be a super powerful fighter.
Exactly.
Very
And that's what you need. Now, but my point is just that Big Mom, a whole nother Yonko, is also there. They're gonna need every hands on deck, all hands on deck with this one.
Yeah.
Kid and Killer need to be there.
They can be very good decoys.
So,
You're right. We all need a good decoy. All need a good decoy.
but that was pretty much it for the chapter. It was a lot of build up to this. I know there are so much people on between like YouTube, between like I seen things on forums where a lot of people had so much theories about what's going to happen. I can tell you this, I have not seen any theories about this happening. It's just a simple meetup, a simple thing. But this reminds me of as well too. I'm not sure what chapter it probably was a chapter 100 or something, where Luffy finally was able to hit Crocodile. That's what this reminds me of.
Dope. That was
Yeah,
so dope.
and where it was just like, oh, okay, like here's a guy that you're not able to damage because of their ability.
It was
Like,
so simple. It was
and
like
then
water.
exactly, and then it was like once you figure out how can you even touch this person, it's like, okay, you can win. It's going to be a hard fight. It's going to push you to the brink of death, but at least now you found out this one niche. Bam, like, and I think that's what the Kaido fight is. It reminds me of that, where it's like in this case, it's not water that you need. It is hockey. It's something. It's funny because it's also something that's supposed to flow. Water flows, hockey flows.
And it makes sense, and then it's simple, but it makes it so that it doesn't look like an ass pull.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of people think that it's an ass pull, because it's like, well, if Kaido hasn't been damaged this whole time, if so forth and so forth, and it's like, well, if no one had this advanced form of hockey, that honestly, I think on top of that dome right now, it's really only Luffy and Zoro that has this advanced form of hockey, and it's for very specific reasons. One person was taught by a samurai. The other one, actually, now that I think about it, was also taught by a samurai. So they both were only taught by samurai on how to use this specific hockey. I really can't see the other three that are on the top of that roof being able to have it as well. If they do, it's Oda's story.
Well,
But
Law is another one. He's and Law is awakened, so he can push his hockey really far.
I mean, we don't know if he's awakened.
When he beat
He got other techniques, but we don't know if that means that he's awakened or not. He hasn't
But
flat out said it.
back in when he was on Punk Hazard, he had to. He said himself he moved to another level to be able to do that cut that he did.
And he's still not awakened.
He said
He pushed himself.
I went to the next gear.
Hey, Luffy got gears. Doesn't mean he's awakened.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Like it's not confirmed that he's awakened.
Law's Haki is definitely 3 times stronger than Kid, and you're gonna need some strong Haki to stay out of his room.
Yeah, and he's gonna come in clutch because those times where they're gonna need to be at certain positions or to get out of certain things, he's gonna be able to take them out. And it's like boom, like we saw that in the Doflamingo fight where Law was able to help Luffy land hits on Dofi, even if it was just a surprise attack. He may be able to do something like that where it may just be a one-time thing, or it may just be able to just to move a person out of the way.
Yeah.
But Law is going to be a pivotal person in this fight as well.
Oh yeah, he definitely. That's what I'm saying. He's the best support character I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
So
he's a medic and he's
exactly like the tools are there. Like the mindset is there, the strategy is probably there, and some of these guys have worked together. Luffy and Zoro have worked together. Law and Luffy have worked together. Kid and Killer have worked together. So like it's going to be some good tag teams going on. It's really going to be something to see. I feel like this was a setup chapter to start transitioning into an actual fight. A lot of people think that this is going to end in disaster, that the Straw Hats are going to lose here.
No,
and
that doesn't make any sense.
I can't really see that so late in the game of so late in the game, and Oda only has
can only go up from here.
5 years left according to him. So I can't really see that. The Straw Hats are going to lose, especially since they're on Onigashima, and Onigashima is literally in the air.
How could it end in disaster if Nami has damaged Big Mom? With her own tool, she used her own tool against her.
Exactly.
Jinbei pushed her back with advanced Harmony Haki.
They're there. Like it's a thing. It's possible.
It's different now.
It's different, and it's possible. We're going to see tremendous things happening.
The worst thing that happened is that it's a stalemate, and they just have to just postpone the fight, like all the Yonkos have been doing for years.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a Yonko thing, yo.
It's like, oh man, yeah, I can't beat you. Like, all right, you know what? If I do beat you, this is going to take me too long. Ain't no point in me doing all that. So
I'm going home, and I'll see you in like 10 years from now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like next time, bring me a drink. It's like it might get like that. It might get to a point where they aren't.
Because they always want to kill each other.
Yeah,
but they don't.
They don't.
Kaido's like, I'm gonna kill you when you get here. He didn't.
So that's a good point. Is there a chance that this just ends up in a stalemate, and we need an outside force to now bring this even further? Maybe doesn't. Maybe that's how the Marines come into play.
Look what he said. I'm gonna surpass you.
Yeah.
He didn't say I'm gonna kill you, because he probably gonna realize
I think Zoro was going to kill Kaido. I'm just saying ZKK.
I'm saying it might just become just another era where you're over there, I'm here. But I'm king of the pirates now.
I'm just saying the Rocks era is over.
And I'm stronger than you. But I still can't. Killing you would be too much work.
Man, the Rocks era is over. Big Mom and Kaido has to be taken out in this arc. And I don't think
he's going to kill him off.
We'll see. We'll see. And that has been our review of the chapter.
Chapter 1000.
Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Over and out.